World Bank Group works to overcome poverty and advance growth and opportunity. To best do our job, we need a talented and diverse workforce, different backgrounds, different perspectives, and different life experiences. Each person brings unique ideas and insights as individuals. This is something we value and respect.
We come from different backgrounds,
from different experiences.
Many of us come from different cultures where being gay is difficult.
Some had it easy coming out, but some others had it more difficult, especially those from developing countries. I had a hard time coming out, but I finally told my friends and my family, and they were very accepting and understanding. And it got better, and it continues to get better. And that is my message today. Things get better.
I think that people who have gone through this self-doubt and search have a lot to offer to the world, because when you have this insight, when you have really struggled with a problem about your own identity, who you are and how you present yourself to the world, you are a much richer human being in the way you understand yourself, but also in the way you understand others' diversity. So it does get better personally. It gets better in institutions like the bank, where I think we've come a long way. And it does get better in the world. So that is the message I want to give for me. Gay and lesbian staff members in the World Bank are actually a huge asset.
Yes, I'm Miguel, and this is my spouse, Patsy.
And these are our kids. This is Paloma, who's almost 3, and this is Felipe, who's turning 1 in a couple of weeks. And we just want to say it does get better.
To all the young people who are struggling with despair and discrimination, I have a simple message. It not only gets better, it gets great. Growing up, I too struggled with despair, particularly when I felt that my being different would cause misery to loved ones in my family. It ultimately didn't. Today, I have a wonderfully wholesome, happy, fulfilling life, a position of significant responsibility in an international organization, a wonderfully committed, partnered relationship for nearly 20 years, and great loving relationship with entire networks of family and friends, where we each celebrate who we are.
So I grew up in a small town in England, and for most of my days in school, I really thought there was something wrong with me, that I wasn't going to be able to have the same set of friends that everybody else did. And I thought it would be like that for the rest of my life. I went to college, and in college I actually got evicted from one of my houses. And I thought again that that's what it would be. So I spent a lot of time, sometimes with a lot of alcohol, trying to work out who I really was. But now I work at the World Bank Group. These are my 2 children, and it gets better.
Coming from a small community can be daunting, but there's a whole world out there.
So I was really terrified that, coming out would mean losing all of my life, and what was tough was that I couldn't speak to anybody about it.
When I go back in time, actually the situation in the Netherlands, which we now see as a very good situation, people can marry, was at the moment that I was young, was still very difficult. And it took me a long time, for example, to come out. I was 26 when I came out. But I've always been out at work, and I've seen dramatic changes, both in society and in the workplace.
Being yourself is the most liberating experience there is. So it definitely gets better.
Het wordt beter. And believe me, het wordt beter.
Las cosas mejoran.
Ça s'améliore. It really gets better every day. So good luck, and I'm sure you're going to have a great life.